In the south of France, beneath snow-capped Pyrenees which bar the road to Spain, stands the ancient village of Prades. Since 1945, Prades has become a place of pilgrimage for musicians and music lovers from all over the world. They come here to visit and to study with the foremost cellist of our era, the great Spanish artist living in self-imposed exile, Pau Casals.
With Pau Casals is the young American cellist whom he feels will best carry on his musical ideals, his former student, Madeline Foley.
Every time you play it, it's different. The way you find variety time after time after time.
Well, it must be different. And how can be otherwise? Nature is so, and we are nature.
And you apply nature to the music.
Oh, to the music, but everything. Everything changes. You see one thing in a way, and some minutes after, you are different. So art is nature. Art is movement, is color.
And your Bach changes constantly.
And also our impressions of Bach or any music changes continuously. We find a beauty in a certain place that we didn't get before. And this is why everything is new. Everything is new. See, there are always new satisfactions and new joys because it is new. And it must be new.
Tell me, were you the first one to ever play those suites in public? The Bach suites?
Yes.
In their entirety?
Yes, I was the first, I think. Yes, because at that time, first of all, I pretend that I didn't understand what really Bach is. Even the greatest, even Mendelssohn and Schumann, who discovered Bach, you know that?
No, I didn't know.
Yes, yes. The big edition of Bach, the Gesellschaft, Bach. This one, yes. Well, this was Mendelssohn and Schumann who took had the enterprise. They discovered Bach. But I don't think that they really understand absolutely what Bach was. They thought that Bach was a great, great composer. Yes, certainly. But not in the profundity that Bach is. And I think that I have many proofs of that. Well, then, as I felt this way, I thought that every note of Bach had a meaning, a profound meaning. So this has to be heard.
Do you come from a musical family?
My father was the organist in Vendrell, the village where I was born. I was born in 1876. And my father was a musician by nature. And his piano playing was really of an artist. He was an artist. And his compositions were lovely, lovely. The melodies, naturally, but it was something like Schubert.
When did the cello come into your life?
Well, you know, at 6 I began violin. And I made very rapid progress, so I could play even difficult things very soon. And it happened that some traveling clowns came to my little town, and I loved one of their instruments. It was a pipe, long pipe, with one string. And I loved that sound. And then I began to play violin this way. And my father said, no, you are going to play your violin in the natural way. And I am going to give you an instrument that you would like. And then my father, with the barber, his friend, they took a gourd and emptied it, see? And they put one string, and I could play that instrument this way. And I played the Ave Maria, Gounod.
One string.
Yes, the serenade of Schubert, things like that. In one string, it was lovely. Well, but later, a cellist came to Vendrell with a violinist and a pianist. They gave a concert, and I loved the cello. And at that moment, I said, I want to play cello.
Made your debut when? In 1899, I believe.
1899, yes.
And you went to the United States.
And then I went to America.
When was the trio Corto Pau Casals founded?
Yeah, it was much later than that.
Much later.
Than that, we were great friends, and each one of us traveled much, but we complained that we couldn't be together because everyone was occupied. So we decided to have every year 1 month of trios. And it was a very successful trio. We played, well, everywhere in Europe. And you know the records.
Well, unfortunately, I was never lucky enough to hear you in person, but I do know the old recordings.
The old recordings, yes.
Oh, some of them are marvelous.
Yes.
The B-flat Schubert.
Yeah, well, I just received a bunch of those.
Your old record, will you play one for me?
Well, would you like to
Please.
hear?
Oh, I'd love it. Please, please.
Yeah, very, very amusing.
Oh, I know. Piece of trash.
But it's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Of course, it is a wonderful
Well,
tune.
it's beautifully played. I mean,
Well,
the intonation is something
Well,
unbelievable.
and what about the modern music? Do you understand anything? You understand that?
This is hardly the same question.
Oh,
I mean,
no. I love that. I love that.
Well.